Team, welcome back to another episode of Ask Top, sponsored by MentorMilitary.com. I'm your host, Command Sergeant Major Retired Mark Garrett, and today we're going to talk about the best leader self-development counseling tool ever. Are you looking to become a better leader? Do you really want to become a professional leader? Well, sit back and buckle up. You're in for a wild ride, as this counseling technique will make or break you. You'll need a thick skin and the ability to maintain your professionalism, and most importantly, not to take anything personally. So what's this great counseling tool? It's letting your soldiers counsel you. That's right, your soldiers get a chance to tell you what they think you do well and what they think you need to improve upon. Think about it. They're ultimately the individuals that know your strengths and weaknesses the best because they have to work for you. If you choose to use this counseling technique, you cannot take any action against a soldier if your feelings get hurt. Remember, what the soldier shares with you is their perception. While it may not be correct, it is what they see of you from their foxhole. So here are some rules to remember. The soldier must provide information in a professional and respectful manner. It must be directed towards improving your performance. You agree to be receptive and open-minded. You agree not to take anything personal. You agree to take no adverse action against any soldier. Hey, if you're happening to get value out of this video so far today, please reach down and hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment about a subject matter you'd like us to talk about in the future. So, we've got three options when it comes to implementing this tool. Regardless of the method you choose, give the soldier 3 to 5 days to prepare for the session. Keep in mind you are senior to them in rank, and they most likely will be nervous about sharing honest feedback with you. You need to do your best to set them up so they feel at ease, so that the session works out well for both of you. Option 1. Write down a few questions and print them out on a sheet of paper and give each soldier a copy of the questions. Ask each soldier to complete the questions by filling out the form and simply allow them to return the questions in an anonymous way, perhaps by dropping them on your desk when you're not around. The goal in using this technique is to improve the likelihood that the soldiers will be honest, and it reduces the likelihood that you will take something personal and direct it back at the soldier. Now, option 2, you would make a list of questions and give it to your soldiers and explain that on a given date at a given time, they will be counseling you so that you can improve as a leader. They should focus on what you need to do well, or what you're doing well, and what you need to improve upon in the future. Then have an individual session with each soldier, or you could conduct it as a group. The only issue with using this option is you might take something personal, or the soldier might think you took something personal. Then in the future, if you have to discipline the soldier, they think it might be because they gave you some honest feedback. So ensure you use caution when using option 2. Option 3. Allow each soldier to write a DA Form 4856 on you. This accomplishes 2 things. 1, it exposes the soldier to the counseling process as the counselor. 2, it gives you a perspective on how well you've been counseling them, as they are sure to mirror your counseling techniques. Their counseling should include areas to maintain, areas to improve, upcoming events, and how you need to prepare for these events to ensure your squad or platoon is prepared to execute the events to standards. During the counseling session, take notes. After the counseling session, take a few days to reflect upon the feedback and come up with 2 things you would like to improve upon and how you will plan to improve them. Then get the team together and let them know, hey team, based on your feedback, I believe I need to focus on these 2 things. Then explain how you plan to improve upon those areas. Then explain that they will be counseling you again next quarter to see how you've improved and any other areas that you might need improvement on. Here are some sample questions to get the process started. You may ask of your soldiers, what is my greatest strength? What areas do I need to work on the most? What is the one thing you'd like me to change? How could you help me overcome the one thing you'd like me to change? If you were in charge for a day, what is the one thing you would change within the squad, platoon, section, or shop, and why? From your perspective, what is our readiness level? What areas do we need to focus on to improve our readiness? What do you think we should train on in the next 2 to 3 months, and why? What other questions or concerns, suggestions do you have concerning me and my leadership style? Now, in the description below, I've provided a link that contains a template of questions that you can use to start these types of counseling sessions. So, if you get a chance, reach down there and click on the link. Like I said, it'll pop up a Word document that you can add to, take away from, adjust any way you like. Please reach out and follow us on Facebook at Ask Top and Mentor Military. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave us a comment about subjects you want us to cover in the future. So until our next episode, make sure you stay safe and stay healthy.